Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be speaking about 3 obstacles in your new normal journey and how to overcome them. So I repeat, 3 obstacles in your new normal journey and how to overcome them. So let me know if you hear in your Okay, so this video is to do with 3 obstacles in your new normal journey and how to overcome them. So if you've ever had trauma in your life, if you've ever had any difficulty in your life, you know that turns your life upside down. So these tips are just 3 of them. There are many more, but today I'm going to be sharing 3 of them and how you can overcome them. So first things first, if you've never met me before, my name is Bamidele Adenipekun and I'm the founder of Inspired to Soar Limited. I'm an author and coach, and basically my mission is to tend the broken wings of people's dreams, because you see, I believe that dreams, they're like birds that require wings to fly, and my mission is to tend the broken wings of your dreams. So let's get started. Now, if you've ever had any trauma in your life, if you've ever had any difficulty in your life, you know that those things turn your life upside down. For the purposes of this post, I will focus on serious illness, serious injury, and bereavement. So if any of those things have ever touched your life, then you know that your life will never be the same. So let me know if you're here. So say hey, say hi, and also let me know where you're logging in from, so that we can you can engage with each other and talk to one another. So the number 1 obstacle in your new normal journey that I will talk about is fear. Fear, fear, fear. I define fear as false experiences appearing real. Fear can cripple, fear can disable so many people, but fear can also be, you can turn fear on its head. I'll talk about that later. But fear of the unknown, because let's face it, when trauma hits your life like a wrecking ball, you don't know what you're gonna do. You don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know what's gonna happen. And your new normal journey, in the immediate aftermath of trauma, your new normal journey is a journey you've never been on before. So there's the fear of the unknown. There's the fear of not being able to do what you used to do. There's the fear of what will people think. There's the fear of how will you cope. All sorts of fears and everything. And these fears can get so big that in the end, they cripple you. They stop you from moving forward. So that's number 1 obstacle in your new normal journey. The second obstacle I will talk about is lack of confidence. So let's face it, something happens to you, trauma hits your life like a wrecking ball, and you're thinking, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've never been this way before. Let's take, for example, something like serious injury. If you have a serious injury, that changes everything you are able to do. Maybe what you used to be able to do, you can no longer do, and everything like that. It can attack your confidence to the point where you are almost afraid of your own shadow, that you feel like you are of no worth to anybody, that you feel like you cannot add value to society, that you cannot add value to humanity. So lack of confidence is also another obstacle in your new normal journey. The third obstacle I will talk about in your new normal journey are wrong associations or toxic relationships. So let's face it, on any day of the week, wrong relationships, toxic relationships can derail you, can harm you, can push you way beyond your limits of endurance, and they can derail you completely from where you need to be. So wrong relationships, wrong associations, toxic relationships, more than anything else in your new normal journey, they become obstacles. They stop you from seeing a brighter future. They stop you from seeing what you are able to do. They stop you from being able to, those relationships cripple you too. So those are the three obstacles that I'm talking about now in your new normal journey. So I'll go over them again. There's fear, there's a loss of confidence, and there's wrong associations or toxic relationships. So I'm just going to go very quickly over the Hi, sorry about that. I just had a break in connection. So what I'm now going to talk about the the three ways for you to overcome those three obstacles. For fear, what remember I said fear, I define fear as false experiences appearing real. So how do you overcome fear? Because fear can come in many forms, but a lot of that starts in our mind. So with overcoming fear, the first thing to do is to challenge your belief system. So challenge your belief system. So whatever fear you have, challenge it yourself. If you need someone if you need a friend to help you do that, then do so. So for example, let's say you've had an injury, that a body part of yours has been removed and it affects what you're able to do. And then you have that fear that you're of no use to society anymore. Challenge that kind of thing. Challenge it, because because you write down the fear, because whatever fears you've got, write it down, and then write down how you can challenge it. Because I promise you, whatever the fear, there's a way to challenge it. Whatever obstacle, whatever fear is telling you, there will be a solution. It's either you have the solution or somebody has the solution. Either way, sorry about that. Either way, there will be a solution to that, and that's how you challenge it. So let's say, for example, someone who's had an athlete who's had their leg amputated, both legs, and they're thinking, okay, I can no longer run, I can no longer jump. That's true. That is true. And one of the things to do is to accept that that's the truth. But if you cannot run and everything like that, think you can try for the Paralympics trials. You can go training. You've still got your upper body that you can get a coach to help you on. And there are lots of organizations and associations that can help you with maybe like your upper body strength or whatever. Hi Alex, it's good to have you around. Now that's fear. So with fear, write down the fears and challenge that negative belief system, either by finding a solution for it, or if you don't have the solution for it, search and find someone who can give you this solution, who can help you find the solution. So that's a way to overcome the fear. The second one, with loss of confidence. Now that one is a bit tricky. It's a bit trickier because when you have loss of confidence, it's about the essence of who you are. It's about doubting everything about who you are, doubting your abilities, doubting your skills, doubting the things that make you you. So what I would suggest you do is, like, if you are struggling with loss of confidence, get a piece of paper, write down 5 good qualities about you. It might be difficult because when you've had trauma hit your life, when your life has been devastated, it might be very, very difficult to even think your way through of confidence, to think of anything good about yourself. But take the time, invest the time, write down 5 good qualities about you. No matter how long it takes, write it down. If you're struggling for the words, ask those who know you very well. Write down 5 good qualities about yourself, because I promise you, every single person, no matter what life has thrown at you, no matter where you've been, there are at least 5 good qualities about you. So write those down. And then now write 5 good things, 5 positive things that you are able to do. Now, you might be thinking, okay, if you're watching this maybe from a hospital bed or whatever it is, think about it. Maybe you're not even able to move your hands, you're not even, but there are things you can do. There are positive things you can do. For example, you can sing. Even if you're tone deaf, you can sing if you're lying down, or you can listen to positive messages. You can listen to positive, life-affirming music or messages. So that makes up one of the list of the positive things you can do that will encourage you. And what these two lists of 5 will do for you is, number one, it will reaffirm for you, it will reaffirm to you the qualities, the good qualities about you that other people see and that you yourself need to appreciate. That's number one. Number two, the list of things you can do that will get you out of inactivity, that will get you out of inertia, and that will encourage you to say, okay, look, these are things I can do, and these are things I can push through on. So that's that. So the third thing, overcoming the wrong associations or toxic relationships, it starts with an honest assessment of your relationships, honest assessment of your associations, honest assessment of the people you hang around. So what kind of people do you hang around? For example, if you, a very little test is this. There are some people, when you hang around certain people, do they drag you down? Do they push you down? Do they make you feel like everything is doom and gloom? Or do they encourage you? Or do they inspire you? Or do they even challenge you to get out of self-pity? Because at the end of the day, positive relationships, they're not all plain sailing all the time. Good relationships, good people in your life, they should be able to tell you the truth. They should be able to gently correct you in love. They should be able to gently correct you, gently tell you that, okay, you know what, maybe this is not the right approach to have to life. So you need to change your associations. The negative ones, the toxic ones, you will need to do something about them. If they are family members, if they're close family members, now that's a bit more tricky. For example, if it's a spouse, well, if they're close family members, then you might need to bite the bullet. As nerve-wracking and as difficult as it might seem, you might need to sit with them and say, okay, you know what, please, let's have a talk. This is what I am struggling with. You know, we are in this journey together. And in order for me to move forward, I need you to please start seeing some of the positive things that I can do. I need you to stop being the voice of the negativity in my head. I need you to stop being the voice of doom and gloom in my head. So I know there's a whole lot more, but I'll run through those points again. 3 obstacles in your new normal journey. There is fear, there is loss of confidence, and there are wrong associations or toxic relationships. And how to overcome them? Number 1, challenge your belief systems. Challenge all those negativity. Challenge for every single fear. Challenge it and write it down and find a way to get solutions to things that are in front of you. Number 2, for your with the confidence thing, write down a list of 5 good qualities about yourself and 5 good things that you can do. And number 3, get rid of toxic relationships. Get rid of negative relationships. As for the close family ones, like spouse, like children, sit them down and have a conversation and tell them that, look, I need you to sit down with me. I need you to stop being the voice of negativity. I need you to stop being the voice of doom and gloom in my head, because I need to move on from this trauma. Because let's face it, the reality is this: once trauma has hit your life, things will never be the same again. That's just the reality. Things will never be the same again. It will no longer be business as usual. So that's not saying, admitting that it's not being morbid. It is just the way it is. Life will, you cannot go back to the way your life used to be, but you can have positive life from forward. You can thrive instead of just surviving. I hope that's helped you guys now, and thank you, Alex, for joining, and thank you those of you who will end up watching this in the rebroadcast. Thank you in the replay. Thank you. So what I'm gonna ask you guys to do is, Alex, if you don't mind, what I would like to ask you to do is, if you can just write in the comments any topics you would like me to cover in a future broadcast, any questions you have, and I will put in the comments later on. In fact, I'll put it in now. If you want to get in touch with me and find out more, you can find out at info@inspiredtosoar.co.uk. I repeat, info@inspiredtosoar.co.uk. So I hope that helps, and I hope that makes that would help you. So what I'm going to try to do now with this broadcast, sorry about that, my connection just went. I'm just about to round this up now. So if you don't mind, write down any topics you would like in the comments. Write down any topics you would like me to cover in a future broadcast. And the next time I'm going to do this live broadcast, I will do it the first Saturday in June, which is the 3rd of June. So same time, 3rd of June, 10 a.m. GMT. So that will be the next live broadcast. I hope this video has been of help to somebody, and I hope it would encourage you that there is life in there is life after trauma. There is a positive, fulfilling, thriving life beyond trauma. So take care and have a good day. Bye, Alex. Thank you for watching. Bye.